A very warm welcome to Melbourne for AFC Champions League Group H. It is match day 4 of 6 in the groups, and we are at the Melbourne Rectangular Stadium to see if Melbourne City Football Club can improve on their lead at the top of Group H. They're up against the Thai defending champions Buriram United. In the group standings, Melbourne unbeaten with 2 wins and a draw from their 3 matches. Included in those 2 wins, a victory over Buriram at the Chang Arena a couple of weeks ago. As for Buriram, well, their 1 victory so far this season was in the match day 1 against Zhejiang by 4 goals to 1. Back-to-back defeats since then. And they've made a middling start in the Thai League campaign as well. 4 draws from their first 8 matches. It's 17 degrees, it's a little bit cloudy, a little bit of rain is expected. Very un-Thai-like conditions. Home advantage really could tell for Melbourne City. Part, of course, of the City group, they have been incredibly successful over the last few seasons, regularly topping the league standings at the end of the league campaign, but failing 3 times in the grand final, winning it only once. But here as representatives for Australia, for the 2nd time, Melbourne City have never made it out of the group phases of the AFC Champions League. Buriram, for their part, 9-time champions of Thailand, 2-time defending champions. They have made it out of the group stages, made it to the quarterfinals back in 2013, but only made it out of the group stages once since then. And Buriram will find it very difficult. They really must win here. 2 defeats makes it very difficult already. 3 defeats in any group phase, and you're almost virtually eliminated. Much changed lineup for Melbourne City as well. Changed the personnel since the great teams that won back-to-back titles, or back-to-back league campaigns anyway. Change of personnel, change of coach, including one this season. And the new coach of Melbourne is Aurelio Vidmar, who of course is familiar to the Thai fans as he was a coach of Bangkok United and BG Pathum United, great rivals of Buriram United. So he'll know exactly what to expect from Buriram. Will give them full respect. 1 game in charge for Vidmar was a 2-0 victory over Sydney. It was after back-to-back defeats at the start of the season, including a 6-0 walloping at Adelaide. It's mainly the same personnel for Melbourne from the team that lost there, but a change of character in the coaching positions has really forced a change in attitude amongst the players. Part of the City group, they will of course be in sky blue and white. One of the new arrivals, Jamie Young, 38 years of age. English born, in fact, an England under-20 international many moons ago. VAR, as usual, in the group phases is part of the equation for AFC Champions League this year. It was introduced in the latter stages. As Arthur Papis, a graduate from the Australian Institute of Sport. He's the caretaker coach at Buriram at the moment. Just waiting for the final moments before the teams can make their way out onto the pitch. Buriram, after a lean spell in front of goal in both the AFC Champions League and domestically, they got themselves back into winning ways with a good victory over Port in the league at the weekend. Actually, it's 2 weekends ago now, isn't it? They've prepared long and hard for this opportunity against Melbourne. Food for thought. Sadalak, one of a multitude of Thai internationals. They've got the likes of Panza at the back, Sivarak in goal, Tiratom, their star at left back, who drops into midfield, and Subachai Chaidad, the main striker. All internationals for Buriram. They have Malaysian international Dion Cools on call as well. Kim Min Hyok, signed from Seongnam in Korea. They're a team with the capability of... It won't be easy, but this AFC Champions League campaign for the Thai champions depends on victory here in Melbourne. The familiar strains of the Asian Football Confederation anthem. Teams make their way out onto the surface. It's a good-looking playing surface. This is the AFC Champions League. This is Melbourne City of Australia versus the Thai champions, Buriram United. Jamie McLaren, the club's top scorer. He's one of the familiar faces here, as is Curtis Good, the centre-back, but otherwise many new players coming in for Melbourne City, and they're still rather adapting to that. Old friends Papas and Aurelio Vidmar having a friendly old chat there. As we get on to the playing time though, it'll be very much their team that they're focused on. Young Cools goes through. Match officials all from Saudi Arabia, as is one of the VAR technician. Sivarak, the experienced 38-year-old goalkeeper, captain now of Buriram. And Tiraton, look out for him breaking into midfield, and he's got a wand for a left foot, as Tiraton. Jamie McLaren, captain and leader from the front, top scorer for Melbourne in all competitions, but it's very new personnel. As is Behich, was plying his trade in the Scottish Premier League with Dundee United last year. So it's the Sky Blues versus the Dark Blues, and an important match for Buriram. Expectations are very high. They are expected to qualify for the AFC Champions League year in, year out. But beyond that, they are expecting themselves as a club to make progress and go into the knockout phases. Very difficult this year with 2 defeats already. Victory here could mark a real turnaround for them. Team lineups. Melbourne City show just one change from the side that beat Sydney in Aurelio Vidmar's first match. It's a 4-2-3-1. Jamie McLaren will lead the line. Steven Ogarkovic will share midfield duties with Tolgay Aslam. So centre forward versus goalkeeper, captain versus captain. Referee is Majid Al-Shamrani, 33 years of age. Been on the FIFA list since 2019. 23 yellow cards, 1 red card in his last 5 matches. This is his second AFC Champions League match of the season, second involving a Thai club. VAR match officials from Uzbekistan and Saudi Arabia. Familiar for Buriram United, they too show one change from the side that won their last league game against Port, and that is a return to Subachai Chaidad up front alongside Haris Vukic. Piradon and Goran Kozic will be in the heart of midfield. Tiraton is the key personnel here. If he can step up into midfield, then Buriram can cause a real attacking threat. Alessandro Lapane scored the opening goal for Melbourne City in the opening match between these two teams. Short bench for Buriram, 7 players travelling. 5 substitutes allowed as Henry Boone, centre-back and scorer of their last goal in their campaign this season. Just get ready. Okay, we're all just set. Countdown begins. AFC Champions League, Buriram United of Thailand in the dark blue, going right to left. Immediately launched forward by Tiraton. An early altercation, Supachai making his presence known. He'll play in a kind of withdrawn number 10 kind of role. Can play behind either Vukic or Dumbuya. There is Superchai. Tidaton. Boya the target. That is good in there first. Then help looking out left. Dion Cool stoops to conquer. It's ostensibly a back three with wing backs. Tidaton, one of those wing backs. Kim Min Hyok, experienced Korean. All the top teams seem to have an experienced Korean centre back. Tidaton once again. Superchai comes short. Touch lets him down. A little bit heavy on the back there of Arslan. Torge Arslan though will just get up and make short of it. Haris Vukic spent some time with Cardiff City. Did Harris, but a much troubled player, as many of them are. And Talbot. Good, and the Portuguese Nuno Reis are the two centre-backs, and Behic, experienced Australian international, playing on the left side. Arslan looking to angle the ball into the pacey Croatian. Jakolis. Murilo Vidmar, one match in charge, but the Thai team will know all about him. Melbourne City making the change after a 6-0 defeat against Adelaide in the A-League. Vidmar came in, saw them get off to a 2-0 start against Sydney. Behic. Happy to start again. Callum Talbot. Looks for the give and go. Tidaton is in there, just gets a toe in. Korzic can drive forward. Tidaton once again. Superchai languidly makes his way forward. Dion Cools, Malaysian international, 27 years of age now, and captain of his country on occasion as well, Dion Cools. Behic starts it down. It's a rather muted atmosphere inside the rectangular stadium. Lovely little flick, and that's over the top of Tidaton. Oh, and he's been beaten to it, Tidaton. McLaren, shot blocked. Ugarkovic gets it out wide to Jakolis. Jakolis, time and space over on the far side, but it's a little bit too heavy for Leo Natel. Arthur Papas is the man in charge. Even if only in a caretaker capacity, he's officially technical director of Buriram. The previous coach left to join the national setup in rather interesting circumstances. Papas has stepped up. And Sana Dumboya gets the initial flick on. Behic. Coolish evening in Melbourne. Long ball over the top. McLaren. He's in the middle. That's yeah, the flag goes up eventually for offside. A belated call. Hamza Saki it was who made the late run. Not that far off. Hamza has to have a think about it, and he's pretty certain that it is offside. Lopez keen to get his team just pushing a little bit further forward. Rees, Portuguese under-21 international, out to Behic, 55 international caps. And the Croatian Yakilis on loan from Angers. Tidaton. Dumbuya gets there. He's done well. Lansana Dumbuya. 2 caps for Guinea for the main striker. Sazalak, left footer, operating as a right wing back. Tidaton pushing forward. Hoisted up the line. 7 minutes gone. No real pattern to the game at this stage. Rilo Vidmar brought in just to be a safe pair of hands, I suspect. There's been so many changes of personnel behind the scenes and on the playing front at Melbourne City. 12 new players in the squad for the start of the A-League season. Made it to the semi-finals of the Australia Cup. Back-to-back defeats forced the change of coach. Kim. Tidaton. Gets the ball out wide, looking for Sazalak. Little thumbs up from the Thai international, Sazalak. 23 international caps. This is now his 6th season with Buriram. He's calm under pressure. To Talbot. Superchai will try to close down. Talbot goes backwards. Trying to force Melbourne to play long, but instead Melbourne play through the little gaps. Talbot has to go back again. This lovely long ball. And again, it's looking for Leo Natal. Thumbs up from Natal. On loan from Corinthians. Not too far away from being perfect. First corner of the game. 9 minutes gone. Centre backs all up there. Curtis Good, 22. They play it short. Good was the one who went for the header. Dion Cools can clear. He looked up and there was nobody available for him. Little to choose between the teams. Early stages, 50-50 possession. Not a lot created. For the long pass, Sazalak was back. Buriram will be happy enough that it's so quiet, so tame at the moment. Superchai plays it out to Tidaton. Tidaton. Oh, it's broken, and this is a big chance. Dumbuya, big save, Jamie Young. Well, that is a big opening. It's come off the defender. So the flag is up when the first ball is played. Okay, he's offside then, but the understanding is he's then played onside by that touch from Nuno Reis. That would have been an interesting call to have to make. And slide McLaren through. Second chance. Come out to Yakulis. Yakulis looks McLaren. Head at the near post by Panzer. Curtis go too tight. It's good. A couple of Australian caps many moons ago. Been at Melbourne City since the 2018 season. Signed from Newcastle United, that is, in England. Boya. Buriram. Nicely done by Dion Cools. Dragged off the ball. And Yakulis, the guilty party. Sazlak can afford a little smile. Buriram get on with things quickly. Tidatom knocks it into Superchai. Seeming to come through the back of Superchai. No claims from the Buriram personnel. Queensland trying to be the creator. Overlapping Callum Talbot. This time he's really got forward, the fullback. Talbot again. Neat and tidy. Marsland. Provided by Mattel, but he is offside. Careless from the Brazilian. Buriram. Again, bit of time for Haris Vukic. Sazalak will always come onto his left foot. Buriram. Kozic scored a couple of goals in that victory over Zhejiang. Goran Kozic. Tidatom. Get it onto his left foot. It's neatly played out. Mattel looks to run, looks to take on Kim. Green does well, knocks it back to the experienced Sibaruk in goal. That'll be a matchup, I think, though, that Leo Natel would like. Garkovic. Approaching 15 minutes, game yet to really take off. The team's trying to play constructive football with defenders on top. Bajic with a chance to go forward. Being picked up by Dion Cools, but there is Cools. McLaren's done well. Hops it forward. (2-0) when the teams met at the Chang Arena. Early goals for Melbourne. The key to that. In fact, early goals when they beat Zhejiang as well. Early strikes at the moment. Maurice on to Talbot. All very patient. Disciplined defending. Boyer just tries to hurry. Curtis good. Saki dropping very, very deep. Pings the ball. Throw in. Going backwards to start the move. No, showing just a little bit of impatience. That's a better ball in for Arslan. Hamza. His header. The international. I can't control it. It's a long spell of possession. Buriram are being forced back just to the edge of their own penalty area. Looking for the creative ball. Talbot around the corner. Leonardel. Little flick through. Saki. Injak for company. To work in tight spaces. Buriram defending. It's 25, 30 passes beyond. And they get a corner at the end of that patient build-up. It's off Sazalak. Nicholas trying to direct it back towards goal. Patience from Melbourne. Saki, Moroccan under-17 international many moons ago. He's another on loan from Ozer. Ozer too, to be more precise. Behic now then. Saki drives. Superchai, centre forward. It was dipping, might have been awkward for Sivaruk. Gloves were there to punch. Look at the congestion at the near post. Saki again goes short. Behic. Oh, little nutmeg on the edge of the penalty area. Behic. Left foot better than the right. Haris Vukic it was who was left. It's not far away. Closer than it looked at first glance. Cools is cool enough. Could have been some strike. He has got a reputation of scoring great goals. As is Behic. 32 years of age now. Aaron beaten to the punch by Hamza. Again. Panzer, right place, right time. He's the middle of the defensive three. Cools on the right. Him on the left. Panzer. Call him Young, that's his nickname. 40 caps. This is 7th season at Buriram. He's been very much part of the furniture in their championship winning years. It's a good little move. Talbot didn't trust himself to get the cross in, and Tidaton did good work defensively. Now then, Vukic. He's got support. He's thrown his own. Vukic gone a long way. Vukic! Fine run by Haris Vukic. He signed this season from Rijeka, Slovenian international. 5 goals in 12 international games, yet to score in the league this season. In fact, hasn't played in the league this season, Haris Vukic. Johnny Young. First shot in anger by Buriram. Sazalak. To playing Dion Pools around the corner. Sazalak under pressure. Can't afford to lose it there. Ooh, and that's called a foul by Al Shamrani. Kind of with Tolgay Arslan there. I don't think he does an awful lot. Minkoff. Run and effort from Haris Vukic, the really bright spot of this opening quarter. Down the line, Curtis Good. Looked like the ball that got away from him. It's instead to Norris. Edge with Good again. Talbot, 22 years of age, the youngest team in Melbourne City. Talbot is the baby of the 11 starting. They do give opportunities though to some of the players coming through the ranks. Nice turn from Arslan, German under-21 international signed from Udinese. The start of this campaign. He's a class player, Arslan. Good. Which closed down immediately. Young helps it out to Talbot. Physical on the back of Super Chai. Talbot again. Seeing plenty of the ball down this right-hand side. Dink over the top. Good covering there from Pools. Saw the run of Tolgay Arslan and stepped in. Boya. Great control. France, Guinea international. It's nicely done. Sazalak's done well as well. Boya's made a move into the middle to try to help Sazalak. Vukic. Asks a lot of Tidaton. Tidaton squares it, but comfortable possession for Stevan Ugarkovic. Bajic. He was on a completely different wavelength there to Yakelis. looking to get forward when he can. Jakelic also. Vukic, no foul. Curtis Good, a little smile. And to his credit also, Haris Vukic with a little grin. Tiverton closes down. There's been a lot of this play along the back from Melbourne. Garkovic, dispossessed. Dumbuya, and he fell over his own feet. And eventually gets it back to his own centre-back, Kim Min-hyuk. Tiverton in that quarterback role, he can do some damage from there. Sazalak. Piradon coming forward, and Piradon's out of position now. Arslan through to Jamie McLaren. McLaren on his left foot. And excellent defending. Kim Min-hyuk fuming with the assistant referee. Lovely ball from Arslan. McLaren slid through. Maybe doesn't have the same zip of a couple of seasons ago. 2/3 possession to Melbourne, but a lot of it has been in their own half. A lot of it's been very safe. Ugarkovic. Arslan brings it over. Looks for Jakelic. Jakelic blocked McLaren and put in the back of the net, but the flag will go up for offside. We'll check this, of course. It's a good finish from McLaren. Long ball, once again, Arslan does well. Oh, tell you what, he's onside. This is going to be given. This is going to be given. Unless it's from the original ball in, I cannot believe that this will not be overturned. And Jamie McLaren may well have given Melbourne City the lead. He's certainly come from behind the defender. It's a fine finish. And Sivarak parries. And the length of delay tells you. There he is on the far side. Now, is the first Jakelic, is he offside? That's when the flag goes up. It's Jakelic, it's not McLaren that the initial call is against. And that initial call has been upheld. So it wasn't McLaren, it was Jakelic from the initial ball from Arslan. VAR got it right, and the assistant referee got it right. He's keen to point out when VAR comes into play if they uphold the original decision. Prove the merit of the original decision. Here's Talbot. Half an hour played. Both teams have gone relatively close. And a disallowed goal for Jamie McLaren. He's already scored once in this AFC Champions League campaign. In Buriram, actually. Lovely goal. Curtis Good. Talbot. Trying to play the ball in through the line. Sivarak eventually comes out. Melbourne City clearly shy of a little bit of confidence, trying to bed new players in. Clancy. Lugarkovic round the corner. This is better. Natel. McLaren couldn't be picked out. Excellent play from Dion Cools. Saki. Arslan. Natel, lovely little ball into space. Lugarkovic wins the corner. This is better now from Melbourne City. Last 5 minutes or so, they've just turned up the heat a little bit. Hancock does well, tracking the run. Second corner from this right-hand side, goal to Melbourne City. Sazalak, one of the smallest players on the pitch, got near post duties. That's the edge of the box. Good blocking once again. Piradon it was who got out. McLaren. Arslan. Cleverly done. McLaren. Flag up for offside against Jamie McLaren, but I tell you what, Tolga Arslan is a growing influence in this game. Dion Cools got the interception in anyway, but the flag was up for offside against Jamie McLaren. Victories over Zhejiang and Buriram after a 0-0 draw against Kofu. And for Kofu, the Japanese second division team, it's got Melbourne top of this group, looking to make the knockout phases for the first time. The second time of asking. Nicholas is down. Referee belatedly has made a call. And a follow through from Sazalak on the toe. There's clearly work to do if they're to get to be back up at the top of the pile of Australian football. As for Buriram, unbeaten so far in the league this season, but 4 draws. There's the follow through once again. It's definitely on the toe. Doesn't seem to be any intent there. Marianakilis, after a certain amount of chuntering, we'll get on with the game. Sazalak apologises. He's hardly a hard man. Vukic into Tiraton. Lovely ball. It's the Super Chai. Kozic had made the run inside. Talbot's done well. Saki it was, back defending. .70-30 possessional stats, but it's not really hurting Buriram at the moment. Arslan neat and tidy as Dumbuya. Pushed in on Bruno Rees. Kozic onto Piradon. Keon Cools has given that away. Martel. Arslan. Cleverly done. Talbot overlapping. And Talbot might get a shot in here. Talbot! It's a good block. Tidaton down the line. Dumbuya has to be stronger than that to hold off Nuno Rees. Surprised here that Marin Yakelis is back on the pitch and fully mended. It's Callum Talbot. Comes forward once again. Arslan seeing much more of the ball now. It's a lovely ball into space for McLaren. Saki available. Martel. Topo, Key and Saki. A few times we've seen that from Melbourne City. Players not quite understanding what the others are going to do. Players coming short when the ball goes long. There, Saki wanted it to his feet. Natel pushed into what he thought was good space. 38 minutes gone. Disallowed goal from Jamie McLaren. The closest we've come to a goal. It was a matter of centimetres. Garkovic, and here's McLaren again. Him, right place, right time, and Cools gets a little shove in the back. Quickly taken by Buriram. They don't have any hopes of progression from this group. They need a victory today. As it stands, Melbourne top of the pile. 7 points from 3 games. Dumbuya. Block tackle is his second touch. As they say in Toxteth. Cools. To the edge of the box. Garkovic. McLaren wouldn't just sit for him. Natel. Push in the back there by Yakelis. Melbourne 0, Buriram 0. Reyes. Talbot once again. Reyes behind him. Good out wide to Bajic. I think Buriram happy enough to have Curtis Good on the ball, but that's a decent ball into space. Yakelis, McLaren in the middle. McLaren, what a save, but touched in! The flag, though, is up once again against Jamie McLaren. Jorge Arslan has touched home the rebound. But again, VAR will come into play here. Curtis Good started the move with a lovely ball over the top into the space behind Zazalak. Is it Yakelis? Has he gone? Once again, it could be Yakelis. The flag's not up yet. So it's not McLaren again, and it's not the man who puts the ball in. If there is an offside, it's the man over on the far side. And for the second time, it's Marin Yakelis at the start of the move that has been called offside. So two tight decisions, both on-field decisions, upheld by VAR. Ooh, it's short from Young. And Superchai couldn't convert. Important challenge from Nuno Reis. Superchai says must be a corner. And Jamie Young has a let-off here. 38-year-old, ball stuck under his feet. Well played. And to get the ball by Haris Vukic. Still goalless. Two disallowed goals for Melbourne City. Bejic over the top once again, Jakelic. Once again, the flag is upside, up for offside against Jakelic. He and the assistant referee. Not on the same wavelength, no, it's actually gone out of play. Both assistant referees have got in for Marin Jakelic. Sazalak. Well, Melbourne have improved as this half has gone on. Created more chances. As you can see, tons more possession. And deflected. Comfortable for goalkeeper Sivorak. Two veteran goalkeepers at either end of the pitch. And this playing football from the back wasn't invented when they were starting their careers. Vukic out wide to Sazalak, all left foot though. And it's comfortable for Curtis Good. McLaren's little flick, being Cools. Hands up all the way back to his keeper. Hiradon. Kozic. Those offsides critical because two goals have resulted from those offsides for Melbourne. Pressure on Panzer. Cools. Kozic. A bit of possession for Buriram. We've not had too much of that in this first half. Tiddaton is the holding midfielder. Coming forward. It's good space. Vukic can run into that. And Tiddaton's made a lovely run in front of him. It's above Kumboya. And Bejic can clear. Should have been able to clear. Two minutes added on to the end of a first half in which Melbourne have had the ball in the back of the net twice, and been the better team. And Tolgay Arslan have got the most creative player on the pitch, but it remains goalless. Good. Angles it. Looks for Natel. Brazilian keeps it in. And Tiddaton gets the reward from good defensive work of the deflection of the Corinthians loanee. Look how deep Buriram are sitting. Talbot again. Oh, sky blue shirts in the middle. Pitterdon though picks it up. Sazalak, not an awful lot of support ahead of him. Panzer. Min Hyok. Sidaton too far in front of Korzic, too far behind Superchai. Arslan. Half-time whistle goes. Jamie McLaren thought he'd put Melbourne City in front, only to find it disallowed. Same story for Tolgoi. Arslan. At the other end, Jamie Young nearly gifting Buriram a chance, but chances few and far between at half-time. Melbourne City with work to do, 0. Buriram United of Thailand relieved to be 0.
And of course, our brand new AFC Champions League jerseys as well. If you want to get yourself out of some season, you can get to grab yourself some items and celebrate the start of the new season. Get a quick note to avoid disappointment and cricket stop really going. start of the second half here at Melbourne Rectangular Stadium. City family, give me please make some noise and welcome back your Melbourne City.
Very warm welcome back to our coverage of the AFC Champions League. We are in Melbourne to see Melbourne City versus Buriram United. Goalless it is at half-time. Match day 4 of this AFC Champions League group. Melbourne unbeaten so far. 2 wins and a draw before today. Buriram, 1 victory. Spanking victory it was as well over Titiang. But subsequently 2 defeats, including 1 at the hands of Melbourne. Goalless at half-time, but twice Melbourne had the ball in the back of the net. On both occasions they've been denied by the assistant referee's correct, just, but correct flag. For Buriram United, anything other than a victory here, and it will be effectively the end of their AFC Champions League campaign at the group stages once again. So dominant in domestic football, triple winners last season. League Cup, Thai Cup and the League. But converting that onto the AFC stage is such a difficult task. They made the quarterfinals, but it's a decade since they did that. As for Melbourne City, much changed from the team that has won the last 2 league campaigns. We are underway in the second half, and Dumboya has charged down very, very quickly. Well, that start was so quick, it beat the cameras. And the Guinea international was on it. Dumboya was so quick, but been penalised for a handball. That would have been a sensational start for Buriram. Melbourne 0. In the sky blue, part of the City group, of course. Buriram 0 themselves. They're trying to create something of a dynasty in Thai football. No change to personnel at half-time. Here's Kozic. Nicely played by him. Piradon. Wide to Sazlak. It's a 3-4-3 for Buriram. Sivarak in goal. Pools, Panza and Kim Min Hyok along the back. Piradon and Kozic in the heart of midfield. Wing-backs are Sazalak on the right and Tidaton on the left, both very left-footed. Front 3, Dumboya through the middle. Supachai on the left and Haris Vukic predominantly down the right. Saki chasing hard for Melbourne. Melbourne more a 4-2-3-1. Jamie Young in goal, Talbot good. Reyes and Behic along the back. Arslan and Bugarkovic in the heart of midfield. Yakalis down the left, Natel down the right. Saki, number 8, but playing as a number 10. With Jamie McLaren, the front man. Some key personnel missing. Matthew Leckie on the injured list. So many change of personnel, and since last season's successful campaign. Here's Kozic though for Buriram. In contrast, Buriram are one of the big payers in their part of the world. They're able to hold on to their best players. That'll break to Tidaton. Came back from Yokohama from Japan. Just out of play. Players looking to get their players up into leagues with a higher FIFA standing. Tidaton made that move to Yokohama. Did very, very well before he was enticed back to Buriram. McLaren still does great runs down the channels. Still works incredibly hard. Behic drives forward. 50+ caps for Australia. Saki. Arslan tries to tiptoe his way through. Piradon and then Kozic. Clear. Buriram sitting very, very deep, and Superchai wins that little wrestle against Callum Talbot. Kozic. Talbot wins the second battle, breaks through to Kozic, and he's dragged back. Darkovic looks to the young Saudi referee. It's a thumping challenge from Reyes. And that will be at least the talking to, in fact, the yellow card for Nuno Reyes. He's trying to get to the ball first, but dink header. Looks for Kozic. He's getting forward to the byline. Kozic. Safe hands from Jamie Young, and good distribution. Immediately sets up Yakelis. Yakelis has got space to run into. Dion Cools closes him down now. 3 up in support. Yakelis gets the cross in. Well defended at the back post. Kim Min Hyok, but the ball gone out of play? I think it has. Goal kick. Yakelis so near on both disallowed goals. It was Yakelis involved early in the move, who was adjudged to be offside. Yeah, he's got to the byline but couldn't keep the ball in play. So near yet so far for Aaron Yakelis. Beaten in the air. Aslan pushed in the back by Piradon. It was a good defensive amount of work there. 17 Thai international caps for Piradon. His 3rd season at Buriram. That is good. Nicholas. Leitch. Aslan goes all the way through, but it could have taken multiple deflections en route. Silverwood goes long, Gamboy is strong. Vukic, Suchai in the way when he didn't need to. That was heading to Tiraton. Talbot. Melbourne trying to get both fullbacks forward as much as they can. Pushing the respective wing backs of Buriram backwards. But Buriram happy to drop in very, very deep. Yakelis. The challenge coming in from Piradon. Sazalak clears on his weaker right foot. The hitch way back to Curtis Good. Started both games for Aurelio Vidmar, the recently installed coach of Melbourne City. Good battle in the corner there between Bajic and Sazalak. Sazalak disagrees, and his English is coming on. Bajic, clever little movement. Talbot, closed down by Tiraton, and then by Superchai. Stepping inside is Leonatel! Side netting. plenty of power and pace on that effort. There's a substitute in the 3 league games for Melbourne City in the A-League. That's a lovely ball into Tidaton. Martel has got some defensive work to Tidaton. Looks for Demboya. Demboya's done well. Young again, safe gloves. Just an inkling there that Buriram, if they get possession, can create moments. Vukic was trying to close in. Page can drive forward. Now to go a long, long way. Sadalak has got the decision. Royer once again under pressure from Curtis Good to retain the ball for Buriram. Doesn't stick up front. Lovely again from Arslan. He's got that lovely little skill, that little drag. It's worked 2 or 3 times on the edge of the penalty area. Ugarkovic into Yakulis. Ugarkovic into his header. Tidaton will clear. Kozic. Kozic, Serbian under-21 international. Much a part of the makeup. Those calls. Finds Panzer. A great ball from Panzer. Ugarkovic picks it up. Saki. Superchai. Good vision from Superchai. Sazalak. He tries an Arslan and it works. Dion Cools. Cools, Malaysian international. He's quickly established himself in the team. And very much part of the makeup here at Buriram. Vukic. Tidaton. Not renowned for his goal scoring is Tidaton. Present in the league team, 8 matches played by Buriram in the Thai First Division this year. Tidaton, like Cools and Siroik and Kim Min Kyok. Ever presence, Hamza. It's around about that time of the game where coaches are looking to make personnel changes. Tidaton. He just keep possession. First half stats, it was a 2/3 of the ball for Melbourne City. 7 attempts on goal to 2. They've had the better here. That's not the best of passes from Panzer though. 4-5-1 when they're defending. It is a 4-5-1 and very, very deep. Precisely a 5-4-1. Try and pick your way through. Dean Cools gets there first and is strong enough to retain the ball. And pick up the foul from Curtis Good.
Double substitution for your Melbourne City.
Qualitidis.
Changes.
Changes. Labane scores in the first leg. Natel, who's shown signs of promise, had that shot into the side netting. His day is done. And I think Buriram will be happy to see the back of Tolgay Aslam. Squat figure of Qualitidis comes through.
You ready? Let's go!
21-year-old. Will just drop into that right-hand side up front. Tried to work his way through, thought that he was blocked off, doesn't get the decision he wanted. Now it's Buriram's turn to make the change of personnel. That is Vukic, worked hard. Shadayev, Bajani, the international, comes on. In St. Petersburg, and caps for Russia up to under 21 level, but then 52 caps for Azerbaijan. National personnel, Shadayev. Buriram have got to get the ball up to him first, though, if he's to have any influence. Goya, Sazalak. Right then, Tiraton. Chance to drive forward. Dumbuya is there, Shedev is his target. Hitch gets the volley. Piradon tried to win the ball back, and Qualitidis didn't compete, but Dumbuya gets the cross in. Well defended by Good at the near post. Just not cleared, Sazalak. You have to use your right foot. Maybe he doesn't. Cools. Space at the back post for Tiraton! Second chance for Tiraton. Jamie Young with a fine stop at the near post. And then a combination of players blocking Tiraton. Qualitidis wins the header. Cools and Sazalak combining. And Piradon neat and tidy once again. Here is Tiraton. What an opportunity that was for Buriram. Superchai. Shadeyev. Shadeyev running. A bit greedy to have a go from there. Kozic. again. Sudeyev, Tidaton. Azerbaijani wants it back and off the near post by Reyes. The temperature in the stadium's gone up a notch as well as the fans want Melbourne to respond to the pressure from Buriram. And they are looking for McLaren, it's just ahead of him. But he can keep it alive. Politidis. Too far ahead of McLaren. For offside anyway. They did well. Sudeyev. Tidaton. Couldn't keep it alive. Kofu and Jejiango, the other teams in this group. Half-time in their match, it's 1-0 to the Japanese J2 team. It's not good from Garkovic. He apologises. More possession in this second half for Buriram. More shots as well. Sazalak. Got away from Politidis. Opened up the game a little bit more. Arslan moved from midfield. More attacking players in there. Politidis. Bajic. Darkovic in the heart of midfield now for Melbourne. Good. Politidis. Pulls at the near post. Second ball is invariably won by Melbourne City. That is good. Darkovic. He's ball up wide. Arne. Talbot. Kozic, important challenge on the edge of the box. Deny Lopane. Bags of confidence. Yeah, a bit too much confidence there. Green gives us a grimace for the cameras as he puts the ball out of play. Midway through this second half, 3/4 of the way through the game, still goalless. Melbourne City 0, Buriram 0. It's to Talbot, good. Thinking perhaps of a little bit of a glory shot. Instead goes to Bajic. Nice work, Saki, Bajic. Politidis it was who got to the byline. Good safe hands from Sivarak. Palatidis. Being direct, Dion Cools. Good defending. And down the line. Boya offside, careless, furious. But he's got to be better than that. The Papas just tells him to get on with defending. Palatidis. The rebuild of Melbourne City happening in front of our eyes. Success for 4 or 5 seasons. Players, when they're successful, get cherry-picked. Just 1 or 2 injuries. I mean, it's a very, very unfamiliar group of players out there at the moment. Bayhich does well. McLaren just couldn't run for him. McLaren is very familiar to us as Cools once again defends well. He's had a fine game. Palatidis. Saki. Oof. Dips awkwardly. Saki from the edge of the penalty area. Let's have a look at how this dips last second. Good header. Superchai tries to get onto it. This being Sazalak. McLaren forever making those darting runs. Good. Saki, little twist and turn, caught by Sazalak. Free kick in a nice area if you're Melbourne. Difficult to defend for Buriram. Gets the wrong side, Sazalak. Saki turned him well. Took the ball on the half turn, and that produced the free kick. Claren is over there. Each is a left footer might like this one. Each indeed is there, number 16. The most experienced Melbourne City players. Melbourne second wall. Needs to come a metre away from the 4-man wall. Who's protecting Sivrak's right-hand post. McLaren is 9, Bayhich 16. Jamie McLaren. Not the best effort. Good. And you've got the 5-4-1 formation, so difficult to break down. Kumboya unable to hold the ball up, and he's complaining, the Guinea international, imploring the assistant referee to give him something. Melbourne City are imploring a corner kick. They reckon it came off a Buriram player. The result is a rather tame goal kick. Dion Cools will launch this one. Bayhich. And Reyes. Boya, maybe motivated by the perceived injustices he's had, to work a little bit harder up front and make the ball stick when it comes up top. Talbot. They held to a goalless draw in their first home game in the AFC Champions League, Melbourne. Minutes away from it happening here as well. Nicholas's shift to the right-hand side hasn't really produced anything for them. Ian Lapane largely taking each other's space. Boya flick on. McLaren beaten to it by Kim. Good can come forward. And there's just that line of 5 to break through. Kozic and Boya. Possession again from the Guinean to Melbourne. Polatidis, McLaren just over the top of Jamie McLaren. Lapane's ball in, Hans's header. Was the target. Superchai knocked out by Dion Cools. Then a break on here for Shadeyev, who's caught late by Udarkovic. Referee plays an advantage. Tiraton down the line. Oh, there's a push in the back. There's a, oh wow, that is worth a look there. That is worth a look. As he comes through, look to be hands in the back by Yakelis. Goran Kozic. VAR will have a look at that after Papis. He's convinced. Well, a rare break forward. And it's been a frustrating day for Goran Yakelis. Is it going to become even more so? VAR are having a good long look at this. And checking a possible penalty. An Uzbek and a Saudi in the VAR booth. I'm assuming communication was checked beforehand. Young referee just waiting for communication from them. Tiraton into Kozic. Kozic seems to stop. Yakelis, 2 hands definitely on the back though. Anywhere else on the pitch, you suspect that's a foul, and he's going over to check. And normally, this only means one thing. Kozic gets the wrong side of Yakelis. Is it enough to make him go over? It's a lovely ball in from Tiraton. Nervous wait for the Croatian under-21 international. Nervous wait for Melbourne City. Decision is made. Gosh. Take a deep, deep breath. Yakelis has gone distinctly paler since the incident a couple of minutes ago. Well, again, VAR upholding the on-pitch decision. With an almighty scare there as Buriram try to pick up their second win of this AFC Champions League campaign. Reyes. Ugarkovic beaten to it. Kozic playing slightly higher up the pitch. Tiraton again, it might break, Pittodon! And Dumboya couldn't react quickest. Bejic with a goal line save. Tiraton, a lovely cutback. And it was Pittodon who doesn't find the corners. These are scary moments for Melbourne. And Dumboya to be replaced. Supon. He's ostensibly a defender to come on. So Pittodon, who had that great opportunity. The midfielder, Tanakorn. Yakalis, he's replaced. Mazzeo. So all change as we come into the final 10 minutes. Supon change is interesting. Maybe he'll sit in midfield, allow Kozic to go a little bit further forward. And there's Kozic in the heart of midfield. That is good. VAR has not intervened, but has been involved in 3 big decisions. 2 disallowed goals for Melbourne in the first half, upholding the on-pitch decision. And then upholding the on-pitch decision of no penalty. Matidis. Bejic backwards. This is frustrating for Melbourne. It could be so much worse, of course. Ugarkovic, Bejic. Saki out wide. Clever from Saki. Matidis. Looks up and he just sees 2 lines of blue. Buriram have been very, very organised. So nearly able to nick it on the break. Good. I think he was clipped by Dion Cools. Those two have had a good battle. And this is second match in charge for Relo Vidmar, Sazalak, Superchai, Kozic, Tiraton. Zudev in the penalty area. Tiraton, a little shimmy and a deep cross, which Bejic does well. Good use of the neck muscles to put that out for a throw-in rather than for a corner. Melbourne definitely had the better of the first half, creating the better chances. Unlucky not to be in front. Buriram have come into it more in this second stanza. Superchai. Mazzeo. That might break to McLaren. No foul, says the referee. Sazalak into space. The Tanakorn's done brilliantly. towards the recovering Curtis Good. He wanted a foul from that turnover. Buriram have won their first corner of the match. Panza is up there. Aerial threat, Korzic, of course. Superchai is good in the air. Shadeyev, of course. Is there a sting in the tail from Buriram United? Can they keep their faint AFC Champions League hopes alive? Tidaton, you have the gorgeous left foot. Goes to the near post. It's well defended. Tidaton wins it back. Oh, claims for a handball, penalty! Aziz Beyic certainly hit the arm. The only question will be, was the ball hit at him from an impossible place to move the arms away? But no, that arm is raised. That will be a penalty. VAR will have a check. But Tidaton involved again. After Papis. The on-field decision is penalty. There is no reason to change it. Goran Korzic, who scored twice in the 4-1 win over Zhejiang. Korzic versus Jamie Young. "31-year-old. Chance to keep Buriram in the AFC Champions League. Chance to inflict the first defeat on Melbourne. Late drama. Korzic. Straight down the middle. Buriram United have the lead. Still got work to do, but now they've got something that they can really try to hold on to. Here's the penalty. The arm is raised. Straight down the middle. Young decides. Korzic is going to gamble one way or the other. And behind Buriram, Nevin on the line as well. Well, what a moment this is for Buriram. Twice they've made it beyond the group stages, and there's an immediate change. One of the up-and-coming youngsters, Max Caputo, comes on. Ivan Garkovic replaced. And ball over the top, that's comfortable for Sivarup. Goran Korzic, third goal of this AFC Champions League campaign. Azalak helps it forward. Superchai will chase. Kolatidis. Caputo. Big fellow. 18 years of age. Gosh. Big unit. One of the young players coming through the ranks. Next generation of Melbourne City. This generation need to fashion an equaliser in the next couple of minutes. Korzic. Tidaton. Tidaton has had an influence. He always does in this more advanced position as a left wing back. He can step into midfield, he takes the set plays. it lumps it high. We'll waste 10 seconds. Watching out for the future stars. Subuchai will chase. Jamie Young under pressure. Cools. Subuchai. Again, Dion Cools. He's had a terrific game. The centre-back. Caputo. This is out to Cools again. Sazalak barged off the ball. Did well. Put his body between the Melbourne City player and the ball. Marito Vidmar knows all about what Buriram are capable of doing. It spells as manager Bangkok United and BG Pathum United. And invariably, Buriram were the main contenders. It's a throw-in to Buriram.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a minimum of 4 minutes of time added on.
4 minutes. That is good news for the men from east of Thailand. It also means there's 3.5 minutes for Melbourne to fashion an equaliser. Not like that, they won't. Saki. Kolatidis, who's done well since he came on. Reyes. Knocks it back. Nothing really on. Sazalak. Gets rid of it before it can reach Aziz Bejic. Curtis Good. Again, those two banks of defensive lines there. Time to wrap it across. Scored in the first game, needed to get that ball across the face of goal. So it's Callum Talbot, isn't it? The crossfield pass by Lapani. Well, they've had some good wins, some excellent wins in AFC Champions League football at Buriram. This will go up amongst the better ones to go away to Melbourne. The Melbourne team who seem to be taking the AFC Champions League seriously, even if they're rebuilding, even if they've lost a lot of players, it's still a big, big test to come here. They come here, and at the moment they are leading with 2 minutes to go, Buriram. What have Melbourne got? Curtis Good drives forward. Doesn't trust himself with the cross. Bejic. Lapani. Reyes. Mazzeo. Lapani. Good. Lines are blue to get through. Kolatidis, it's not the worst ball. Subuchai is there, and Tidaton completes the clearance. It'll start again though. The pressure will carry on. But 45 seconds have elapsed in that. And Reyes has to come alongside and finds Curtis Good again. Sazalak steps in. Kozic. Matanakorn. That is wasteful from Buriram. Keep the ball when you get it. Nuno Reyes drives forward. Kolatidis, and Sivarak will take that one comfortably. Deep cross. Puto was there to maybe challenge, but just too deep. Buriram can't get hold of the ball though. One more attack from Bajic. And Tidaton will let that one run out of play, then he kicks it long. It's going to be a frustrating night for Melbourne City. Kim Min-hyuk goes down, the contact is minimal, but the opportunity to kill a few seconds is there. He's been very, very strong defensively. The whole back three, outstanding. Kuhls, Panzer, and Min-hyuk. And that's the base upon which this victory, as it almost certainly will be for Buriram, has been based. Final whistle goes. Goran Korzic, late penalty, secures a second win of the AFC Champions League campaign for Buriram United. Melbourne City can look back on what might have been 2 goals disallowed, what they think is a harsh penalty call against them. Korzic steps up and makes the most of the opportunity. The expats from Melbourne and the caretaker coach have had a happy night. That could go a long way to getting the coach the job on a full-time basis. He's technical director. But he's come to Melbourne, he's come back home, and he's held Melbourne City goalless. Final score, a late Korzic penalty, means that it's finished Melbourne City 0, Buriram United of Thailand 1.
Thank you so much for your company here at the Melbourne Rectangular Stadium on this Wednesday night, City family. Not the result of it tonight, but the attention already turns straight away to our A-League doubleheader. It is, of course, a thrilling doubleheader. Men and women both in action. Men will kick things off this Sunday, 12th of November. So mark it into your calendars. Plenty of football coming around the corner for our boys and girls in City Blue. This Sunday, all kicks off at 3 p.m. The boys safely on the clock, followed by our A-League women taking on Western Sydney Wanderers. Now, thanks to our ticketing partner, Origin Energy. You can grab your tickets now on Ticketek. But bookmark that in your calendar. Sunday, November 12th. This Sunday, the attention turns to our A-League doubleheader. Thank you again so much for joining us here at the Melbourne Rectangular Stadium for some big AFC Champions League action.